Porsche is reviving a classic, but with modern technology. The new Targa's design is patterned on its predecessors with the roll bar instead of a center pillar, and with a wraparound rear window. The ingeniously designed roof mechanism is state-of-the-art. The Targa comes with all-wheel drive and a top speed of 294 kilometers an hour. The 400 horsepower on board propel it from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.6 seconds. Our car tester Reinhold Deisenhofer loves Targas, provided they have the roll bar and are aluminum colored. And of course, there has to be the Targa logo and the 3 gills. But more important on the design side is the wraparound windshield, which distinguishes it from the convertible and coupe versions of the 911. They have a C-pillar at the back, either dark fabric or painted metal, and they reflect light quite differently. The Targa is based on the regular 911 convertible. What's new is that the Targa's roof opens and closes like a convertible's again. Porsche project manager Erhard Mösler says the rear windshield is the feature distinguishing the Targa from all other vehicles. And it's the most difficult part to produce. Imagine bending it with its 2 layers of semi-tempered safety glass. The first Targa only had a single layer, and here the rear windshield heating is placed between the 2 layers. It's made of barely visible tungsten wire, so it doesn't clutter and confuse the rear view. The entire window design is highly complex and technologically challenging. A real work of art, says the Porsche man. The new all-wheel Targa has the instantly recognizable look of the 911. The Targa's rear wheel wells are each 22 millimeters wider than those of the 2-wheel drive 911 Carrera models, and the tires they house are 10 millimeters wider. The first Targa was built in 1965 and unveiled at the Frankfurt Motor Show. Reveals Reinhold, Porsche was responding to consumer fears in the United States that overturning a convertible would result in terrible injuries. So Porsche rushed to bolt a roll bar onto the 911 and christened it the Targa. The name was inspired by the Targa Florio, a famous open-road endurance race in Sicily. And it's on country roads that this Porsche design masterpiece shows its best side, with a mixture of powerful acceleration and extreme stability in curves. The Porsche project manager says the suspension is tuned differently from that of the Carrera 4 convertible. Both suspension types offered with the Targa have rebound buffer springs on both the front and rear axles. They offer more comfort without a decline in driving dynamics. A 7-speed manual transmission is standard in the Targa, and that's a world premiere in the passenger car segment. A 7-speed dual-clutch transmission is optional. The Targa's interior is classic 911 with its typical arrangement of instruments. The sound of the engine is music to a car lover's ears. Reinhold says the 911 Targa is an all-wheel affair in more than name. Porsche's designers envision it unfazed by rain, ice, and snow. It's available as the Targa 4 with 350 horsepower, or the Targa 4s with 400 HP. And both are broader than the normal 911 models, with better performance too. But the best thing is the Targa is sporty and comfortable at the same time.
Und sportlich gleichzeitig.
The new Targa 4s will appear at German dealerships this summer, with price tags starting at €127,600.